This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Boom.
Boom. We're doing it, Betsy.
Oh, we're making it happen. We both were like, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're excited to read.
It's been a while.
Some listener stories.
Yeah. I'm pumped.
We've been talking to other friends, but now we get back to our OG friends, our listeners.
Yes. I truly woke up being like, yes.
Let's get some spooky.
Yes. Let's get some scary shit going on.
It's mid-July. We're ready.
Yesterday, I was hanging out with some friends. Almost all of them friends of the podcast. And we should get Peter on, another friend.
Another Peter?
Kristen Mark and Peter Port.
Oh, yeah.
Who rules. Ooh, yeah, we went to Delusion with him.
Yeah.
And we were all talking about Halloween and how we're so excited for Halloween.
So excited for Delusion.
I cannot wait. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyways.
We're here. We're doing
it's
it.
in the air. Everybody's pumped for Halloween.
Oh, it's time. Now, as of recording, I sent you yesterday a little crossover spooky for me of my two of my favorite things, Kim Kardashian and ghosts.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yes.
So Kim saw a ghost. Kim took a picture.
Yes.
Of herself in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And then was going through last week and was going through photos and is like, holy shit, there's a woman in the window. And it's like a classic silhouette.
Oh, yeah.
Shadow of a woman in a window.
Absolutely. Yeah. It looks like the lady's hand is to her face too.
Yes. Oh, yes, it does.
Now,
and she does look kind of old timey.
Could it? So Kim has a big bun on top of her head, like a giant bun on top of her head, and the woman in the background, the reflection, absolutely does not. So, like, because at first I was like, wait a second, could this just be her? Because her arm is up taking a selfie. But then, upon further inspection, I don't think so. I think.
I'm so sorry. I interrupted you. Keep going.
I just said I don't think so.
What is the window reflecting in that room or reflecting off of?
I think that is a TV behind her. That is, and I think she is standing in front of a. Oh, that can't be true. That cannot be true. Yeah, you're right. She has to be.
It might be a TV.
I think it's a TV behind her that like she's.
Yes. God, that's a big ass TV. Of course.
She's like.
A big old Kardashian TV. Wow.
And that's I don't think that's, it's nuts, right? So then what?
So then this ghost lady would have been to her left, right? Outside or like by a window.
Yeah, because she's clearly like, okay. You're right. So she is taking a mirror selfie, right? But it's also a mirror that seems to be like in front of windows.
Right.
Because you can see.
Okay, I see that.
You can see the shadow, right?
Or whatever. Or yes.
Yeah, and you see curtains and stuff in the reflection of the television. It's pretty wild, huh? Pretty wild.
That's pretty nuts.
And
unless it's like a friend or something, and she's like, "This will be funny to post."
She's not funny, so that's one thing.
That's very true. That's very true.
So one of the big things about her, not a big joke. She thinks she is, but she's actually absolutely not funny. And wow. there is like a weird purple circle. Wonder what that perp circle is.
I saw that purple circle, and I had never seen that with like iPhone stuff.
It could just be.
But I feel it's iPhone stuff.
Yeah, it could just be any old thing too. Who knows? But they are like all. Some of them are pretty religious, or like like they're big. They're kind of on the religious side, right? And then, but they all like they believe in like aliens and shit, and
Okay, here's an answer to the purple circle because I was reading comments.
Okay.
She has a smart screen mirror. That's the button.
Oh, right. So we're seeing the actual mirror. That makes sense.
Of course.
And in the
are.
corner, you do see like the window
lines and shit. Yes. Okay. We're solving this.
Wow. Kim is. Hopefully, I'll remember to post this, guys. Who knows? But if not, go look at Kim's Instagram. Go look at her Instagram.
Who knows? We have no idea. There's
no way for me to control what I'm gonna do in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we don't know, man. And that's the cool part of life is never knowing what you're going to be doing in 2 weeks, even when you're supposed to be doing something.
Look, to be fully out of your own control is the most beautiful thing you can be.
It's really wonderful. It's really wonderful. Anything spooky happen to you?
Not as of late.
Besides Kim.
No, just Kim is the one thing scaring me in my life. How about you?
She's scaring me too. No, I saw the new Insidious.
How was?
It's fine. I feel that way about the whole franchise. It's just kind of like, oh, okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, it is kind of like the whole franchise is like, meh.
Yeah.
It's just like a man crawling on the ceiling with a red face, right?
Yes.
And I haven't seen it, guys, so that is not a spoiler that I know of, but it could be a spoiler.
It's not a spoiler because that is what you will get a little bit of. Yeah. It's just kind of like, oh, okay. Some good little scares, but I was also going in very like, yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah.
You know what I am excited for?
Tell me.
And the first one was a stinker, but still, I'm so stoked for The Nun 2.
Oh, do you think
a new The Nun?
Do you think it's gonna be new and improved?
I think it is.
We can only hope.
I think this one might be one of those where it's like, whoa, the sequel is better than the first. But I'm also now building it up. It could be awful.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good IP. It's a shame that they haven't figured it out, right? Like,
yeah.
I want it to be good. I have high hopes for them to like be like, okay, here's where we went off track last time.
Yes,
we went off track by it not being good, scary, or fun.
Yes, yeah.
That's all we did wrong, though. Everything else was fine.
All. So now we got to make it good, scary, and fun.
Yes.
How do we do that?
How?
Because an evil nun is great.
Yes.
That's so good and scary.
Absolutely. So just work from there. Make it better.
There you go. Make it better.
Hey,
come on.
Can you just make it better, maybe?
Please just make it better, will ya? Yeah, that's kind of it, spooky-wise.
Well, good thing for us, we are listening and reading some listener stories today.
Thank goodness. I'm so pumped.
I'm just going to start us right off with reading one if you're cool with that, huh?
Yes, I'm so cool. I'm so cool.
You are so cool, and I often think that. Okay. So this says more strip club ghosts. You asked for it.
Yeah, we did. Oh, I'm pumped.
Hey, pals. The highlights of my week. It's me again. And this is our friend Hannah. I was the roommate of a little ghost boy, a little autistic boy, and two very young cats, one of whom was a kitten, and the other was like a year and a half old. LOL. I was just listening to you asking for more stories and thought to myself, dang, I promised them my other stories. I should do that today. I'm actually free for once to sit down and write it. And then you read Frankie's Hollywood Strip Club Ghost Stories, which she said she happened to be writing when another listener teased about their strip club ghost stories. And I was like, hey, that's me. Let's go, strip club ghost enthusiasts unite. Shout out Frankie.
Woo! Oh, I'm stoked.
I also love like hearing how we got here. Like,
I love a journey. I love hearing the journey.
Like how we're all influencing each other all the time. I mean it. I do. I love it.
It is, yes.
Be influenced. Okay, this was about 11 years ago. A few months after I first moved to New Orleans, I took a job as a cocktail server at a strip club on Bourbon Street that has 3 floors.
Wow. That's
there's
a big strip club.
different flavor on every floor.
Yeah.
The first floor is the main floor and looks like your typical strip club with smaller and larger private rooms on the second and third floors. At the very end of the night, while shutting down and cleaning up, they always asked me to go turn off the lights on the top floor, which rarely got used. I assumed they made me, the new girl, do it because they didn't like climbing 3 flights of stairs. But I often noticed that after I turned off all the lights in the first room and moved to the second room, I would turn around and come back to one lamp being on in the room that I just cleared. When I knew I had turned off every light in the room, it would not always be the same lamp. And I always got a spooky feeling like I was being watched. Then one night, a dancer who went by the name Roxy was working, which is honestly, in my opinion, the perfect name for a dancer is Roxy. Hello.
It's a great name.
Is that
like
Chicago?
Chicago.
Yeah. She was one of my very favorite dancers who worked there because she looked like a 50s blonde pinup with big, sweet blue eyes, but was covered in Halloween and horror themed tattoos.
Oh my God.
And had a really funny deadpan personality and sense of humor. Roxy. I love Roxy.
Roxy. Oh man.
One time a married couple got a private room with Roxy, and after several minutes we heard them having a wicked fight that made us concerned enough to burst in with the bouncer. Roxy just looked up at me and shrugged from the where she was sitting on the floor in a corner, casually counting her money as they yelled and skirmished. Haha. But on this night, it was at an hour where not many people were in the building, and I happened to be standing near the bottom of the stairs when Roxy came running down alone, grabbed me, and said in her deadpan monotone voice, "Oh my God, feel my heart, I'm freaking out." But I put my hand over her heart, which I could feel almost racing out of her chest. She told me that she had been on the third floor when it sounded like footsteps running up to her, getting louder, faster, heavier, more aggressive, and then very stompy as they approached until they were right at her toes, as if chasing her down, but there was no one there. Oh, I have chills.
Ew. Running ghosts, man.
Right up to you. When we went to tell the manager, and as soon as Roxy told him wide-eyed, I was on the third floor and I heard, and he said, the feet he cut her off. Sorry, he didn't say.
The feet?
The feet he cut her off. Yeah, he said, sometimes they throw things like chairs. And that is when I shit my pants, but Roxy wasn't wearing any because she was a stripper. Just kidding. I only worked there a couple months after that and always ran to turn those floor lights, always ran to turn off those third floor lights and get back out of Dodge before the feet caught up to me.
Ew, the feet. Okay.
I got one more good one coming for you, for y'all from New Orleans, in which 3 people encountered the same ghost separately over the course of one night. Thanks again for the pod and sending both big love and positive vibrations, Hannah.
Hannah. Wow. Doesn't that feel like the name of like a scary stories in the dark, like The Feet?
Yeah.
Or like an RL style. Like, that is so spooky.
So
just knowing
spooky.
This entity as The feet. Ew.
Horrifying.
Wow. I'm so curious as to like what the history of the building is, you know, and being New Orleans and stuff.
I can't remember, like, let's see. Strip club on...
Yeah, 3-story strip club on Bourbon Street.
Strip club on Clib. Because I know I've been to there's a few there, so it's hard to say.
I bet there's quite a few. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, there's like at least like we got Larry Flint's Hustler Club, we got Stripper King, we got Rick's Cabaret. There's a bunch of them. Big Daddy's Scores.
Big Daddies.
Black Diamond, male strippers.
What fun. I gotta go to New Orleans.
Yeah,
I gotta go back to New Orleans.
We gotta go back to NOLA.
Hit up some strip clubs.
Oh my gosh, that is so scary. Like something, it's because it sounded as if it was running straight to her, like to her face, like because it said to her toes. Yeah,
that is so fucking scary.
Oh my god,
that is so fucking scary. Like slow walking is so fucking scary, but then running is extra so fucking scary.
So fucking scary. Yeah.
Okay, I got one.
Okay.
This one is titled 4 People Heard a Dead Person's Voice.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. This is my second time sending in a story. I wanted to share some of the spooky incidents I've witnessed with my mom, who is very intuitive and has a ton of stories, which I'll share another time. I grew up on the same land that my mother grew up on as a child. When I was 4, my dad built a house on the land, and I was lucky to grow up living in a big house with my parents, sister, and maternal grandparents. My mom often had paranormal experiences as a kid. She would see a cowboy-type man ghost in the house frequently, once running into my grandma's room to get away from him, and my grandma saw him as well in the doorway. Ooh, cowboy. Oh, God. Sadly, my mom's brother was killed while riding his bike on the road near the house when he was 14. Oh, long before I came into this world. One day when I was around 8 or 9, I was coming home from a shopping trip with my mom, her friend, and my older sister. My mom was driving. We were almost home, approaching the intersection to turn left onto our road. This also happened to be the spot where my mom's brother was hit by a car and killed back in the 1970s. As we're driving, we all heard a male voice say, "Stop the car!" Suddenly, my mom slammed on the brakes and pulled to the side of the road. A few seconds after this, a car coming the opposite direction lost control and came flying into the lane that we should have been in the spot where our car would have been had my mom not stopped driving.
Oh my God.
The other car ended up in a ditch. Weirdly, my whole left side got chills. Only left side.
I wonder if it would have been on the left side, Betsy.
Whoa. We were so
or
close.
Are you having a medical emergency?
Hey, I think Gilly is cooking toast. But I think I'm okay. Cooking toast.
Cooking toast.
You don't cook toast.
A little dab of here, no, 2 scoops over here, and my toast is almost ready.
I'm very good at cooking toast. We were so close to my house, so we got home and we're all shaken up. We all kind of looked at one another and started asking, "Did you hear that voice?" My mom confidently said, "Yep, that was my brother," as if it was a normal thing.
Oh my God.
She was so confident it was his voice that she completely trusted the mysterious male voice coming from nowhere and did what it said. Spooky that this was the location where he was hit by the car, and we all heard his voice protecting us from being struck by an out-of-control vehicle. Good. So there's one more. You want to talk about this one?
That is so... Yeah. Oh my God. And they all heard it, right?
And they all heard it.
Ugh. Stop the car. Oh my God.
That is so, I'm trying to think of like, what would I do? I feel I would, because I'd be like, wait, did you just scream? Like, I would just try to be like, wait, what?
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, to be like, who screamed?
Yeah. I can't drive not knowing who screamed.
Who's screaming at me?
Who's screaming? Oh, and to immediately, or to be like, that was absolutely my brother. One other brief encounter I experienced with my mom. We were coming home from running errands when I was a teenager. No one else was home, and this was about a year after my grandpa passed away. We walked into our kitchen and could hear my dad's African drums in the living room being played. We knew no one else was home, so we walked into the living room and the drums stopped. This is a very distinct sound, and someone or something was playing those drums.
What the heck?
What?
Oh my gosh. Was it Paul Simon?
I'm sorry, I was walking past your house and I saw some drums and I had to hit them.
You know me. I love hitting drums.
Love drums. I'll send more another time. Thank you both for all the joy you bring to so many of us. I listen to 90 Day Bay, L is for Losers, We Love Trash, and of course this podcast, so I feel like we're friends, but not in a creepy
Oh my
way.
God.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Literally,
you
you're
guys
you're
make me...
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
she's keeping my lights on.
Yeah, you truly are. You guys make me LOL on my walks and drives. You're the best. Rachel, she, her. Rachel.
Thank you so
Wow.
much.
Yeah, thank you so much. That is so nice.
So nice.
So nice. Who was playing those drums?
Oh, boy. What? Yeah, two incredible experiences.
You know, I feel like I'm not at all instrumental, like an instrument. I'm not.
You aren't an
Musically.
instrument. You're not an instrument at all. At all.
Hey, I'm not an instrument. Okay, that's all I had to say. I'm a human being, okay?
A lot of people have been asking.
People have been wanting to know, are you an instrument? And I say, nuh-uh, I'm a human. I'm a homo sapien. I'm not. So I don't have, of course, any instruments, but I feel I would be too scared, like, to have any instruments. Because what if you hear them getting fucking played? Like, what if you have a piano and then you hear, like, dee, dee, dee,
I mean,
like, getting played?
Is that any more of a concern than every single thing in your house that could all of a sudden turn on?
See, yes, because it's not, like, electric or, you know, like,
Right.
right?
I
Do
mean,
you have an instrument in your house?
I do. I have a Vanova.
Wait, what? What's that? A bonobo?
A
What is
Vanova.
that?
It's an instrument that is sort of similar to a saxophone clarinet hybrid that is from
Whoa.
Yamaha. It is not out, and I have never played it. But it was a funny thing that I thought I was going to learn how to play during the pandemic.
Wait, what's it called?
A Vanova. Venova.
A V.
Vanova.
Wait, whoa.
It makes a kind of
Wait,
terrible noise.
whoa.
It is a hybrid between a saxophone and a clarinet. And
It looks like a ice climbing tool.
yeah, and you can also use it to pick your way out of a ravine or whatever.
Yes. Wait, you gotta learn this funky thing.
If you listen to videos of it, it's not a pleasant sound. Like it's
What? It's a. Wait,
here. Wait, I'm gonna play it for you really quick.
Yeah, you
okay.
gotta play it.
Okay, that's not it. Okay. Well, that makes it sound okay. There's too many
That
people.
sounds pretty.
Here we
good.
go. This is it by itself.
That doesn't sound. It sounds like a saxophone.
Yeah,
It
because
sounds like in Bed Knobs and Broomsticks when like there's that band underwater playing.
Yeah, well, this person playing is really good at it, though.
Well, I mean, any instrument's going to sound like shit if somebody's bad at tooting on it.
Well, and that's why I think it has a bad sound.
Wait, that's so funny. You got one of those. You got to learn how to play it.
It was like a bit in the Brooklyn Nine-Nine room that we would often like watch Vanova concerts or whatever. And then I was like,
that is so funny.
This will be so funny to learn how to play it. And then one day when this pandemic is over, we'll all be back together. And that just kind of kept not happening.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like it was at a time when a lot of other serious stuff was going on in the world. So I was like, just not as, inspired to learn a musical instrument.
I'm
a lazy bum too. That's the bigger issue. Lazy bum.
It's tough learning new stuff. It's really tough.
It takes so much. You actually have to start doing it, and that sucks.
And then you have to continue
to
do it a lot in order to make it sound
because you're bad at it. That's the thing, is like you start off bad at it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's the thing. All right. Should we, speaking of playing stuff, should I play a listener story? Like the segue?
I think you should. That was a perfect segue. I think you should.
All right.
I'm excited.
Fire up the old ears and get ready to listen.
They're on fire.
Hot.
Hello, Betsy and Marcy and guests and listeners. Just want to say, first of all, thank you for the podcast. It is great, and it's really great to have this safe space. I appreciate it so much that the last time I sent you in a recording, it was about my experience in Vegas where something tried to hitch a ride by using my body, and I was all, not happening. Sounded like I might have freaked you out. Didn't mean to do that. So this time I thought, let me share a more positive story. This story, now I know that after we die, we go on. I don't know in what capacity, please. I have no idea how it works. I just know something happens when our physical bodies are done with us. Little background, I was at a family reunion and my dad was telling a story about how he owes his life to his friend from combat in Vietnam. Wish I could tell you that my father got to spend the war filing, but unfortunately he was in the thick of things. So when he was done with the story saying, he wouldn't be here if that guy didn't help him, I said, oh, that's someone whose hands I like to shake. I wouldn't be here if you weren't here. And then my father said, well, unfortunately he's no longer with us. And I said, oh, in the war? Turns out, no, it was several years after the war. And unfortunately, the gentleman died by suicide. I never met him. We grew up in Philadelphia. He lived in Texas. We had no money to go to Texas. I didn't go to bed hungry every night, but definitely when the mail came and the utility bills were different colors, we knew which ones we really had to pay. Anyway, that same year after my dad tells me the story, my mom unfortunately had some blood clots. She lived, but it was a little touch and go because they got into her lungs, so not fun. She gets through that. I go home, take a break from visiting them, and I'm about to go back for Christmas. But while I'm home, I have this dream. And now I'm walking down the street, and to the left of me is a cemetery, which I didn't think anything of because where I grew up in Philadelphia, there was actually a cemetery right around the corner. So I figure this is just, something from my childhood. So as I'm passing the gates, there's this guy standing there, and he waves at me. He says, hey, Heather. And immediately my guard is up, and I'm looking over at him, and he's like behind the cemetery gates. And yes, even in my dreams, I don't know, you stranger danger. And he said, can you do me a favor? And immediately I'm like, oh, he needs help. Sure, no problem. What's up? What can I do? He said, tell your father I said hello, and I'm still looking out for him. And I said, oh, okay. And as I start to wake up, I said, wait, what is your name? And then he told me, but it kind of faded in that in-between state. I just remember waking up and going, my dad's friend who died by suicide. And then I went back to sleep. And then I woke up a little again later. I said, whoa. Anyway, so I said, okay, Kind of forgot his name. Told my dad the story. But when I told him the story, I can't do it anymore because this was like over 10 years ago. No clue what he looks like now. But at the time, I described his height, hair, eye color, everything to the T. And my father identified him by that. And he said, oh, is this the name? And I always mess it up, so it really doesn't matter. I said, yes, that was him. And my father, being the open-minded gentleman he is, he said, okay, thanks. And I said, well, that went about as well as I thought it would, because I know my dad's not as open as he maybe could be. But you give me a message, I'm going to deliver it. So because I was able to put that together, again, never saw a picture of him, never met the man, could not tell you what he looked like right now if my life depended on it, other than fuzzy, because that's where my memory is now. He came and let me know that, there's someone looking out for my dad and us on the other side. It's a good feeling. All right. Thank you.
Whoa.
Wow. That's awesome.
I know.
I like how in the dream at first being like, I don't fucking know you, but then immediately being like, hey, what's going on? I'll help. Like, that's such a okay, you're getting a good vibe from it.
Yeah. Also, something about it feels so much more real. Like in a dream, you would just kind of go along with stuff a little.
Yes.
So it does feel more like, oh, this is not your typical dream because I have a different, I'm treating it like I would in real life, I guess.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Oh, that's nice.
I do kind of remember the story about a Vegas ghost trying to go home with them. So, and I could see why we would hate that. I could see exactly why we would hate that.
Spooky. I hate that. Yeah, stay away.
No.
Don't come home with me one bit.
But please always try to make us feel uncomfortable, guys. I think. Make us feel scared. Please.
Get us. Please get us.
We deserve it.
Yes, we deserve feeling so scared.
Oh, man. Also, veterans don't get enough care. They don't get enough care.
Yeah. It's so sad.
Yeah.
And it's so just so much of this stuff has not been talked about and is just starting to get talked about.
Yeah.
When it comes to mental health and just PTSD and stuff. It's just.
Yeah. I mean, couldn't even imagine. Imagine.
No. Not at all.
But very sweet that the soldier, the friend, was still looking out for her dad.
Yes, I love that.
Me too. Good friend.
There's a good friend. Oh,
you? When I die, I'm sending stuff your way.
Come on. Don't send me stuff.
Just kind of things that will not harm you, but they're going to fuck you up.
Don't you dare. You're done for. Yeah, I'm going to order you 12 pizzas every single day. I'm like, wow, you want some more pizzas? Yes, please.
So, stacks upon stacks.
Stacks on stacks of pizza. You're done for, dude.
Dude, you're getting Adele.
Dude, you're getting Adele. Oh, that guy. Remember that. Remember that guy. Remember that.
Literally, we'll never forget. That's never forget.
We'll never forget. We'll never forget.
Should I read another listener story?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I pull things up? Oh, by just doing it. All right. So this is... Sorry, I was downloading an image for you. Okay. Some weird stuff, spooky photos included, which is exactly... We love this.
Ew. Okay. I'm excited.
If you got spooky photos, please send us some spooky photos. You know what I'm saying?
Send us all the spooky photos.
Okay. Dear Marcy and Betsy, it's very funny because they spelled your name with an extra E, but then they sent a follow-up email apologizing. So,
Hey, it's all good.
Betsy.
Yeah.
Thank you for reading my email. You guys are both so funny on your own, and you're even better together. Oh my God,
That's so nice.
nice. I love that.
Thank you.
I'm sure you hear it a lot, but you've got me through a lot of loneliness and depression. There have been many times when I bribe myself to get chores done by listening to your show while I work. Creepy plus funny is the best combo ever, and you guys do it perfectly. Oh my God.
Thank you.
That makes me so happy to hear.
Yeah, holy shit. Holy shit.
I wish this podcast made me clean up. Unfortunately,
yeah, me too, man.
it doesn't. I wait until someone's going to come over and then I panic. Clean up.
You guys, you don't know this, but every time we record, we just rip up a bunch of pillows.
Yeah.
While we're recording.
It looks like rats have infested my studio. I call this room a studio.
Hey, I'm in my studio too.
Yeah, our studios are rooms that have a place to sit. Okay, so I've always loved the paranormal and creepy things. As a toddler, I would perk up at the sound of the Unsolved Mysteries song and was a goth teenager who may have not fully grown out of it. That
Good.
Yeah, don't goth. No, do goth, don't grow out of goth.
Don't grow out of goth.
Don't groth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, do not groth, please.
Or do groth. Which one did we think is which?
I think do groth, grow in goth.
Okay.
So do groth.
Do groth. Do groth.
Don't.
Yeah, we got to
But
get
then
this
it's
right.
also like groth out. Yeah, groth out, dude.
Do groth. Okay. Well, we'll figure. Someone tell us how it should be. That being said, I never really wanted to see anything real by myself. It's just too scary.
Uh-huh.
You know that feeling.
Mhm.
I tried to send in stories before, but I think they got lost and I don't know where they are to bump anymore. I'm glad I procrastinated a little longer until Adela's guest appearance on your show, as she reminded me of some other weird stuff that has happened.
Yes.
I started to be fascinated by things like intuition, magic, remote viewing, etc. around 6th grade or so. I did the classic, let's play with a Ouija board with no background info, and my bedroom was never the same after. I mostly just felt watched while trying to sleep. Around this time, I also had some friends on AOL, not even AIM at the time. One of those friends claimed that they could do remote viewing. So I asked them to describe my under things that day.
My under things.
And they-
Is that how remote viewing works? You can see through clothes?
Yeah, look at my under things. Look under my things.
Look under my things.
And they did it accurately. Maybe they knew me in real life, but I also wasn't showing everyone my underwear at that age. And don't.
Wow.
In 6th grade, guys, if you're in 6th grade, don't show people your underwear.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it.
Unless you're folding clothes, but even still, that's a little strange. You don't need to do it.
Yeah, just fold your clothes when your friends aren't over.
And yeah. Let's not go any further about these underwear. Okay. A few years after that, I was sitting at a small party with my best friend's older sister's friend who claimed to be psychic. That is a paranormal community.
Yes.
Bunch of kids at that school really dabbling.
Constantly being like, I know how to remote view. I know how to be a psychic.
They grew up underneath some power lines, and they had some kind of special, skills.
Yes.
She gave me an impromptu reading in which she told me my relationship, boyfriend was not there at the time, was coming to an end or in for a big change somehow. This was during high school, and I had been with this guy for a long time. The sister's friend didn't know him or his friend group. Everyone in question went to all different schools in different cities and didn't know each other. Oh, so not Powerline. Okay, we're just...
Okay, wow, weird.
Okay.
Actual...
Just kind of being connected. Okay.
Wow.
I thought about that reading a few months later. I was sitting in biology class about to dissect a cow heart when he texted me to break up with me.
Oh.
And this was in 2004. So you had to go out of your way to text someone. Honestly, crying in the bathroom was still better than dissecting anything. Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe all my friends secretly knew of each other and teenage relationships will end willy-nilly, but still...
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good.
I will have to say that, like, it's a lot of, not a far stretch that high school relationship.
Because to go like it's going to end or there's going to be a big change.
It's like, yeah,
works either way. Where it's like, okay, like.
Yeah. But still
Though, that's like was the sister's friend in high school also?
I think so.
Because that's good. That's a good, like.
Because not every high schooler knows that these relationships do end so quickly. Maybe a lot of them may think, hey, this is it. We're all going to get married to the people we're going to homecoming with.
Yes, I think a lot of high schoolers are like, this is it. This is how it's going to be forever and ever.
I'm in love and you don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay. I house sat a lot for my aunt and uncle who, when I was in high school. They paid well, and it's always nice to get out of your house as a teenager. They had a couple Labradors named Moose and Bear or Sadie. They had several generic lab names over the year. Cute. And then a couple cats at any time. Their house was one story, newish construction in Fontana, California. Nothing good happens in the Inland Empire, especially Fontana, but no reason to be creeped out by this house, right? Despite looking like a normal home with beachy decor, I always felt watched in this house, especially in the master bedroom and bathroom. I had my first sleep paralysis experience in this house and had them pretty regularly, while watching their house. I feel very lucky not to really see anything when this happens or like other people. But there are some things that always... I can read. But there are some things that always go along with it, like tingling in my hands and face, and then this humming or buzzing noise that feels like it's going to kill me if it overtakes me. Sounds dramatic, but I'm sure I'm sure anyone this has happened to will get it. Ooh.
What?
Yeah. Nasty.
Really nasty.
I always got the feeling like someone was peeking at me in the bedroom from behind their bathroom wall. One time I was over watching Moose. He was their only dog at the time, and then a cat or two. It was super early in the morning, like 5 a.m., and I woke up to a voice that sounded like it was in my head. It was kind of like when people say they hear a voice yell, stop, before doing something they didn't realize was dangerous. Oh my gosh, like the last
Stop the car. Wow.
Except the voice said, wake up and feed me. And when I opened my eyes, Moose was standing there staring at me.
Wait, do we think Moose is
Yeah,
telepathic?
Oh my god. When I opened my eyes, it was too early for questions, so I just fed him and went back to sleep. Nothing like that ever happened again with him or any other critter yet. Was it sleep paralysis? Was it a sleep paralysis coincidence? Oh my god, that is so funny.
That is so funny. I wonder if it had like a feed me, like a funny, like what I think Moose the dog's voice is.
Sound like the Bushes roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yes, roll that beautiful bean footage. Wow.
Okay, we got more to go through. This is a long in, but a good in. Moose, feed me. Honestly,
feed me.
I wake up every morning to Honey screaming, feed me, but it's just like, meow, meow. Every morning. Meow. Always. Just every dang morning. Around 2000, just feed me. And sometimes she even has food. She wants me to do the act of feeding her.
Yes. Yep. Totally.
Around 2010 or so, when I was with an ex-boyfriend, I did some paranormal investigations. We had a group and everything. We went to several people's homes to investigate their paranormal issues.
Whoa.
We never charged anyone, of course. We just enjoyed the opportunity to hear people's stories and check out their creepy ass homes and maybe help them with some peace of mind. The very first call we got was close to Halloween, and the person thought something demonic was in their apartment. We were like, we'll be right over. When we got there, we got the whole story and saw the scene. What happened sounded a lot more like a man's partner had a mental break and stabbed him. There was still blood all over the bathroom. It was wild. The partner was in jail or the hospital while we were there. Yeah, we all tried to tell the guy that this is a health psych thing and not necessarily paranormal. But what else could we do? The proper authorities were already involved. Nothing quite like that ever happened again. We would still do it now just for the sake of being allowed in creepy buildings, but I don't currently have anyone to go with. Oh my God. That's terrifying.
That's so scary.
Too much for, I guess, not a child anymore, but, well, kind of, though. Like, I'm trying to think
That's
of it.
real, because that is, especially in that instance, like, you don't want to get involved in something like that.
No,
like,
no, yeah,
that is so scary.
Yeah. Okay. Here's where the photo comes in.
Ooh,
I want to believe in the paranormal very badly, but I'm also skeptical and want proof. I feel like kind of a jerk, but when I was doing paranormal investigations, there were very few EVPs or photos that ever really made me question if they were real. Most of it was just dust or orbs or people hearing what they wanted to. I could never debunk this one photo, though. Our paranormal group was in Griswold's schoolhouse in Claremont, California. We were upstairs, which is all business offices like architects or lawyers. And It was Sunday, so nobody was up there. It was kind of dark and very quiet. The downstairs of the building had a restaurant and some stores, but it was still pretty empty and quiet that day. It was an actual schoolhouse around the early mid-1900s and supposedly haunted by dead students, I guess.
Ooh.
It's hard to convey how creepy it always was in the upstairs of the building. It was closed for repairs for years, then finally opened shortly before we went up there. That's why it's kind of exciting. It still had been off limits our whole lives, and now we could walk around up there. It was quiet and still, like the air was sucked out, and it had that old building smell. We were just taking pictures in random spots with a digital camera. In this one, I feel like I see a young person wearing a backpack. There was nobody up there with us who could have been reflecting in the photos. I knew where all of us were and what we were wearing. I don't think backpacks were common while the school was open, but it's still kind of weird. Thank you for reading this long email. Happy spooky season, Ash. Okay, Betsy,
Wow.
I sent you the photos. Okay. Oh, I do see like a little
Through email?
No, text. I sent you a text with the photos.
Oh, and you know what? I'm on focus. I'm on Do Not Disturb. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
Do you see?
Okay.
Do you
Hold on,
see?
it's
Do you
opening right
see?
now. Okay, hold on.
Oh my God, Betsy. Do you, okay. Are you seeing it, or are you still trying to look at it?
No,
okay,
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. Oh, I feel the third photo is the
clearest. Yeah.
yeah.
It's almost like farthest away too, but it does.
Yeah, but like the most like whoa.
I think the first one is just a close up of the third one.
Yes.
But it does look like someone is around there.
It totally does. Like almost reading a book or something.
Yeah, like walking out of the doorway. Ooh, nasty.
Wow.
Nasty.
Too nasty. Get out of there.
Man.
Wow.
That's-
Cool. Ooh, that's spooky.
It is like also like very exciting to like it, to like be going to these spooky places and then have anything show up. Like it's just like that's an exciting, fun thing, right?
Yeah, no matter what, because it is like when you watch these like ghost hunting these ghost hunting shows and stuff, and like people will have worked at this place for a long time.
Yeah.
And then, like, here's two things that happened to me, which is like incredible.
Right.
But then it is like, and you expect one night to hear and see stuff.
Yeah,
does
but
that
just
make,
the chances of the one time
Yes.
you're there to actually
Yes.
experience something after people have worked there for years and yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like, so it is really like, whoa, you got something.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Very cool. Thank you.
That's so cool.
Thank you, Ash.
And what's up with Aunt and Uncle's house, dude? That's so strange that it's like that's the place they got sleep paralysis for the only there's that's something's
It's
up.
that dog, that demon
It's
dog.
Moose.
Moose, that
Moose,
demon
the
dog.
Oh, Moose.
Feed me.
Feed me. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
It's entitled, So Clearly, I'm the Coward of the Family.
Hey,
Okay.
somebody has to be.
Dude, on the video game GoldenEye, I would always win most cowardly because I would just go hide. I was never very good at it.
That's just, I can't handle this. Is too scary of a
Truly, I was
game.
like, this is too scary. I gotta go hide. Hi, ladies. I was introduced to your podcast the other day, and now I'm binging it as I drink kombucha in the park near me as my baby sleeps on me. I feel very civilized. I can't stop listening, and I'm so excited for this spooky community.
Cool.
Yes.
Welcome.
Welcome. I have lots of ghost stories. My father-in-law does spirit riding, but I'll start with my own. What spirit?
Automatic
Where you
writing, maybe?
write like from the Changeling?
I don't know.
That shit's spooky.
Spirit, right. I'm looking it up.
Automatic writing.
Okay.
God,
You kind of let them channel through you, right?
Yes, that's like in the Changeling. That's so cool and spooky.
Spookity.
I grew up in a haunted house, and everyone in my family saw the ghost but me. I attribute this to me hiding under the covers at all times, even in my 20s. The ghost is Mrs. Brainerd, who died in the house and her husband built it. Wow. We had the usual baby swings rocking in our creepy attic with no breeze, lights flickering on and off, and my babysitter spent the night and asked me if I walked through her room in a white nightgown.
No.
No, that is wild. That's classic.
Hey, did you walk through my room in a white nightgown?
Hey, you put me to bed and you know I wasn't wearing a white nightgown.
Like, it would be one thing was it a Snoopy cartoon tee that
Yes.
said, I'd rather be snooping?
It would have, like, when I was growing up, I had these pumpkin pajamas that I wore year round.
Oh.
They were supposed to be brown, and I was like, no way, these fucking rule. Where the shirt was a pumpkin and then the pants were green.
Oh, cute.
Pretty good. One time, my dad was in the doghouse and slept in our guest room. He woke up in the middle of the night, and this old woman in a white nightgown with a bun on her head was staring at him. He closed his eyes until she left and was naturally terrified. He called the previous owners, and they said, "So now you know. Aren't you?" So now you know. And then they write, "Aren't you supposed to reveal this?" That is wild, of like calling the previous owners and being like, "Yep.
See?
Now you know.
See?
Now you know. Now you know." My little sister's story is the second spookiest. She was lying in bed and felt a presence. When she looked over, there was the old woman, same appearance, leaning over my sister's bedside table. The woman must have noticed my sister and slowly turned her head to stare directly at my sister.
Ew.
Come on, old lady. Don't do that.
Please.
There are lots more, including a ghost cat being thrown.
What?
So I'll write in if you're curious. Yeah, we gotta hear about a ghost cat being thrown.
Absolutely. Oh my God.
Thank you for being my friends while I'm on maternity leave, Annie. Wow. Annie.
A happy, maybe belated birthday to your child?
Probably. It's September 16th. Oh, yeah. And maternity leave, the child has already been born.
Yeah, she said the baby was sleeping on her, right?
Oh, right. Yes. Of
Yeah.
course. But of course.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Baby.
Wow. Ooh.
Man, you know what? If
Mrs.
all that
Brainerd.
that's That's a little much to be. I would probably not want to see that either in my household. You know, like I'd be the one hiding, I'm sure.
Absolutely, an old woman creeping around.
Because
I would absolutely hide.
I mean, like, ghosts are really fun in theory when you're looking for them, but when they go looking for you, different story.
Different. When you wake up and they're just there, like in a nasty nightgown, and you're like, no, I did not ask for this. I do not like this one bit.
Not at all. Get out of here.
Not at all. Am scray. Ghosts.
Go see my dad who's being a dick to mom.
Yeah, go see dad who's being a dick to mom.
And go kick a cat. What? Why is that cat being thrown around? A ghost cat?
I'm so curious about a thrown cat.
I hope the ghost cat was okay.
Me too. I mean, they're a ghost cat.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so.
Fine, right?
Or ultimately not okay because it was a ghost.
Or in the end, absolutely not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. All right. I'm going to play one more listener story if you're down.
Fun. I'm sorry, down.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy, and possibly guest. I've thought about calling quite a few times over the last couple of years listening to your podcast, but never have. And then I saw you doing a cat episode today, which made me think of doing mine, which it's a dog, not a cat, but maybe you'll have a dog episode one day. I don't know. So we have Rottweilers. We did. Now we have one Rottweiler and one Newfoundland, Mavis and Boomy. But when we had our two Rotties, they were both girls, and our older girl was Gia. We lost her about 3 years ago at 14, so she had a good long life, especially for a Rottie. That's actually ancient, which is great. But so we put her down, and probably several months later, at least, I had a dream about her. In the dream, I was sitting in a vet's office, like the waiting room, and I didn't feel like I knew why I was there. I was just hanging out, and then this door opens, and Gia walks through. But I'm assuming you know Rottweiler's coat patterns, the black with the tan or mahogany markings. Well, she looked just like she did in life, except she was white with mahogany markings. But she was so happy to see me, and she ran over and like sat down between my legs, just between my feet. I was still sitting, and then was just gazing up at me like so sweetly and lovingly, which she did in real life. She had, like a lot of dogs, I don't know if everyone notices this, but my dogs definitely have moods. They're like extra affectionate some days, and this was like one of her most affectionate days times 10. It was just, I just remember like crying happy tears in the dream. And yeah, she just gazed up at me. I petted her a while, and it just felt very it felt very real for one, but very like meaningful. And I kind of wonder if she came to say goodbye in my dream. Anyway, that's all. Hope you enjoyed. I love your podcast. Thank you guys so much. All right, bye.
Wow. Oh, she totally came to say goodbye.
Yeah. That's so sweet. Also, so funny to be like all white. Yeah.
Yeah. That feels so like, of course, heavenly. But what was that? You know, like it feels like from an 80s movie or something.
Yeah.
And I'm coming to visit. Whoa, you're all white. Yeah, because I'm in heaven now.
I'm a little angel baby.
I'm a little angel. Oh,
that's
that
sweet.
is so sweet. Yeah, that's nice.
And that is nice when the
dog.
You know, long life for a big dog like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, and then get an even bigger dog, a Newfoundland. I love Newfoundlands. They're so cute.
So cute. I love a big giant dog. When big giant dogs are sweet, nothing better.
Oh, nothing better, dude.
Big sweet slobbering dog.
Big old sweet slobber dogs. Oh, I love it. I love it.
These were so good and great, and I love them all. This was a real good one.
This was really nice. We both were really stoked, and I gotta say, they lived up. They all lived up to what we wanted.
That's true. We had high hopes, and they were met.
They were met. Our high hopes were met.
Thank you.
So good job, everybody.
Keep it up. We love it. More.
Yes, more. Keep them coming. We got to know about this ghost cat getting thrown. Let us know, please.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy. And don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.